welcome to the Dollface Dojo. I am your host, Dollface. Alright. If this resonates for you, please hit that like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I am doing personal readings, and the readings are open, and you can get a hold of me on Facebook Messenger for those. I think if there was anything else before I begin here. I don't think there was anything else that I really needed to touch on right now. Alright. You could be, well, I'm not going to bring that up yet. Yet. 101 on the clock. Let's see, 101. 101. Freaking fan. Excuse the way I look right now. I had to do some running, so I'm all, Alright, so maintain a positive attitude and believe in the possibilities that lie ahead. Embrace change and be open to new opportunities. Spiritual awakening, beginning of a new chapter. Trust your intuition. Manifest your dreams into reality. Reminder, you are surrounded by divine support. Joy has been coming up a lot, and success has been coming up a lot as well. Higher spirituality, so maybe you're reaching a whole new level. Okay? There's a new journey that is going to require trust and faith in the universe, and there's growth and progress. So you've made a lot of growth and progress. You're standing strong. Whoever you are, whether you're male or female, you're standing strong. You're in your Queen of Wands energy. You're standing firm. You're standing in your power. Again, you've got strength here, so you could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, heavy Leo. And then a missed opportunity because somebody was delusional, or a missed opportunity is going to cause a painful ending, or somebody, you're turning down something where you know somebody is trying to hurt you. Like, you're turning down something because somebody is delusional and they're trying to hurt you. Again, with trust, you need to have trust. Tell me more about this, Spirit, please. Please. Yeah, I mean, you're Queen of Wands, literally, you're the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. So you're highly intuitional, you're standing in your power, you're caring, you're loving, you're nurturing, you're open to giving and receiving love, you're very passionate, fiery, sexy, alluring, beautiful, handsome, whatever the case may be. Again, you're very strong, you've overcome a lot of inner stuff, okay? Maybe it's one person, yeah. And somebody here is lacking direction. Somebody is not going to prison, they're not entrapped, they're not enslaved, they're not restricted, they have the blinders off, and they're not willing to work with third parties who are collaborating against them, or they're not, I feel like this is you. You're not going to prison, you're not trapped, you're not enslaved, you see clearly, you're not in a mental prison or a spiritual prison, okay? I think it's because you chose to not work with certain third parties, or you standing your ground against these third parties. Something's not working here. Whatever they're trying to do, it's not working. Some Aquarius could be blocked, or an Eastern Star could be blocked, and they're going through a tower moment. Oh well. Yeah, blocked. You've blocked these beings. You're blocking them from your energy, from everything. You're blocking these beings from your fortune, or they're trying to block you from your fortune, but it's not working. So they could also be trying to block karma, but that's not working either. Beings from the past who are very negative, trying to create conflict, are going to be in sorrow because they're fucking with a spiritual leader. They need help. I just heard they need help. They have anger issues. They got some anger issues going on there. That's not your problem. They're angry at you because you're not trapped, you're not enslaved, you're not falling for their bullshit, you're not feeding into their fucking delusions, you're not going to places that they keep trying to call you to. Yeah, some Gemini is a fool. These idiots. Something about justice system, court case, something being put to rest because it's an illusion. So you're putting to rest some sort of illusion centered around a court situation or around something where you have put this to rest, because you're using logic, and shit needs to balance out here. And these beings keep trying to create this illusion, right? With their delusions and illusions, they're actors, so they keep trying to have actors pulling you into situations that have nothing to do with you. And that's the truth. You're not playing into this bullshit anymore. This could be your twin flame. This could be somebody from your past that you entertained or something. It's whatever. It's whatever. You're happy. You're optimistic. You're not going to prison. These bitches are, though. That's probably why they're angry. And they're bored. They're bored. They're bored and they're angry because you're not feeding into their bullshit. They're delusional to think that you're going to feed into their bullshit or be dragged somewhere where you know they're trying to hurt you, harm you, cause your death, cause painful endings, cause betrayals, whatever the case may be. You put this shit to rest. Yeah, you're free. You're fucking free, or you will be fucking free. And I just scratched my nose. And these third parties are going to be going through a whole ass fucking tower moment. Because you're happy. Because you're positive. They're sad and disappointed and in shame and regret. They're probably not in shame and regret because they don't have a conscience. Because if they did, they wouldn't have pulled all the shit that they pulled with you to begin with. But they're disappointed that you're happy and you've moved forward away from... You've blocked these beings. You've blocked all these beings. Yeah. And because you're standing your ground, you're standing in your power, you're getting good news. Bunch of third parties said that they were going to be able to disappoint you or cause shame, regret, sadness, sorrow, isolation, fear, anxiety. A father, a child, and a third party. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All these beings that thought they were going to fucking take from you and get paid off your back and live off you, that's okay. And if they took your kid to try and live off you, they can keep that kid and they don't get shit. They wanted it, they get it all. Yeah, you're not fearful, you're not anxiety-filled, you're not having sleepless nights, you're not having nightmares. You're perfectly fucking fine because you've released the past. You've released these toxic, selfish, materialistic beings who just wanted to take from you. Try to block you from working, try to stop you from working, try to follow you around from place to place, job to job, to try to get you fired or try to keep people from hiring you. Yeah, some Gemini who's apparently obsessed with you, doesn't want you to move forward. Too late. Yeah, this being is not getting wish fulfillment at all. And they're going to be very badly hurt because you're standing in your integrity, you're standing in your power, you're standing in your power. Like, when I say in your power, I'm saying in your fucking power with the Queen of Wands and the strength. You are not budging for these motherfuckers. Like, you don't get summoned by demons. You don't get summoned by cult members. No, you walk the fuck away. You're not feeding on my fucking energy. I don't know what you fucking thought. Yeah, these beings are gonna get some real bad fucking news. Because shit's about to balance out. A Sagittarius could be getting very bad news. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Gemini. All beings who tried to create illusions and fear with their actors and their set-up court cases and their fucking little cult buddies there. Yeah, and that's the truth. You've ended karmic cycles, and that's the truth. You know the truth. That's why you're getting wish fulfillment, and that's the truth. You're manifesting love. You're manifesting a partnership. You're manifesting a commitment, a marriage, or you have a cult doing love spells on you or other beings around you. This could be a Virgo, Gemini, and I'm rubbing my nose, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, all negative, all trying to create conflict and oppression and struggles and opposition and battles and stress and burden, trying to keep you, trying to trap you, trying to sacrifice you for money. Still. Okay, well, sucks to be you. Because they're not trapped. We're not trapped. Yeah, they're trying to control you. They're trying to control your kid. They're trying to control people from the past. They're trying to control everybody around you. They're lying and creating delusions of grandeur. They're trying to keep something stagnant. What they're trying to do is trying to keep you stagnant or get you to be stagnant keep you from moving forward because they want you stuck in the past. They want you in sorrow. They want you sad. They want you in conflict. They want you in negativity. They want you arrested. They want you dead. They want you stressed. They want, them. They don't get what they want. They get what they deserve. You get what you want and you get what you deserve. And that 10:23 on the clock, that is your 10 of Pentacles. These beings could be going from a 10 of Pentacles that they probably stole off you anyway to a 5 of Pentacles. But this is also what they want for you. They don't want you to be rewarded. They want you to be homeless and poverty. They're losing all stability. All stability, all finances, all security. They're losing everything. And they're going to be, some are going to be homeless, some are going to be in poverty, some are going to be in jail, some are going to be dead. But 90% of these beings are going to be alienated from whatever group that they were involved in. Like the group will disperse because they played themselves. They played themselves right out of everything. That's what greed gets you, man. Yeah, some Aries, Virgo, Gemini, your twin flame didn't listen to their intuition. Your father has no intuition. Everybody's got deep, dark secrets here. Everybody's got deep, dark secrets. You're staying emotionally balanced. You're listening to your intuition. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're standing stable and firm and strong. And these bitches can suck it. Excuse me. Hair got all crazy. All right. Yeah. Tower moment for all the lies, all the deceptions, all the illusions, because you're standing your ground as a single independent woman who is getting her 10 of Cups. These third parties who are karmic as fuck, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and many other third parties, your mother, your father, whoever, all involved, are not getting success and victory. Are going to be publicly shamed and humiliated. Bunch of third parties, just sad. I don't know. They're either angry, confused, or sad all the fucking time. You're on the verge of some really good news here. You're emotionally open. Some idiot's going to try to message you love or apologies or something like that. This is to fool you. This is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or any sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You got a bunch of fools are going to try to message you. They want you to go back and forth with them because you've had a breakthrough, and they're going to be reaping what they sow because they're under judgment for the spying, lying, gossiping, rumoring, and trying to cause you the death of an empress. And that's the truth. That's doubly the truth. Again, you're going straight towards happiness, freedom. You're not getting arrested. You're not going to prison, okay? If these beings are trying to make it out, these are actors, these are illusions, these are deceptions, these are beings who have nothing else going on outside of you and expect you to pay for them to live. No. No. These bitches are going to be paying you everything they put, restitution for all the jobs you lost, the homes you lost, the attempts on your fucking life, all the fake fucking documents and false statements and lies, illusions, lies, plots and plans, all the chaos and drama, trying to control you, trying to control your money, trying to control your fucking everything, everybody around you with illusions and lies, keeping you from working, whatever the case may be, or when you get a job, they come in and they got little buddies in there that they pay off to like try to get you to sleep with them, try to get you to fucking buddy up with them so that they turn on you, and everybody thinks they have you fooled. No. No. You're remaining, again, emotionally balanced, you're manifesting, you've got cult of third parties who are going to be very disappointed. You turn down sex, you stay celibate, you are celibate. If you're celibate, you're very proud of your celibacy and you intend on keeping it until marriage or until you will have the person that you're meant to be with. Or if you intend on being by yourself, maybe you just intend on staying independent, right? By yourself. That's to each their own, man. You can't trust anybody. Not when you got these cults and covens and shit sending motherfuckers your way every 2 fucking seconds. And God knows what these I'm not gonna say twin flames because we already know where they're at and what they're doing, and they've already shit the bed. But like 90% of them have shit the fucking bed, and it's never too late to turn around, but they refuse to turn around, right? So, I don't know. Like, if you do have like a divine counterpart out there, um, they're clearly not picking up the pace and don't care about the fact that they're sitting there dealing with demons and shit, and that you keep having to fight off all of these unwanted fucking proposals and everything else, like from beings who don't fucking suit you, aren't on your level, aren't on your energy. And then just, you know, whatever, man. Whatever. At the end of this, they lose. That's all right. You see in the end of this movie, right? I win. I win. God wins. It's not even we win, it's God wins. Where these beings think that they have control of you and your finances and everything. They steal your fucking kids and turn them into cult fucking freaks who are fucking spoiled, shallow, fucking disgusting, giving their fucking shit to everybody, getting STDs, whatever the case may be. Yeah, somebody thought that they were cloaked. Somebody thought they were invisible. Somebody still thinks they're invisible, and they're behind the scenes trying to control you. They're wearing a mask. What else is new? Mask wearing fraud fakes are going to be in a lot of fucking regret. I mean, I can tell them all day they don't listen though. I'm sorry if you're dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? They watch, so they see the messages coming out. They see God explaining the fact that they're not going to win. They're going to be in regret. They haven't won yet. After what, 10, 15, 20 years? They have not won. 38, 39 years? They haven't won yet. So I don't know why they would think that eventually they will, because they won't. They think that they're hidden, or maybe there's somebody that is hidden behind the scenes that's controlling something or trying to control something. Yeah, you're very wise seeing and you take wise actions. So, you're in a pause so that you can, no, I'm not going to say that. You got somebody here who is cloaking themselves either in your energy or just trying to stay hidden. They're wearing a mask, they're hidden, or they're trying to stay hidden, and they're trying to control maybe your ancestors, and I picked up on this yesterday, they're trying to control your ancestors, and your ancestors are getting pissed. Or they're behind the scenes trying to control you, and your ancestors have stepped in, or this is forcing the right hand of God. Like, we've had enough of you fucking with our chosen one. We've had enough of you fucking with the divine beings. It's enough. It's enough. A whole fucking community is going down. Your ancestors are taking out a whole fucking community of mask-wearing liars, fakes, frauds who keep trying to think that they're hidden, keep trying to put up blinders or blind you from the truth or blind others from the truth about you while they sit here wearing masks or trying to cloak themselves in your fucking energy. You're protected. They're not. You're going to be going through, you're protected as something is coming to an end. Because here it is, shedding the old. That winter energy of shedding what no longer serves us so that when springtime rolls around, we do the spring cleaning and everything is fresh and new, right? That's where we're at right now. Your ancestors are taking out a whole community of fake mask-wearing frauds who are trying to cloak themselves in your energy, trying to stay hidden, trying to put up blockages and blind spots and everything else, but you're protected throughout whatever cycle is being closed out right now. Because you are the earthly weaver of this fucking world. And they need to accept that you're happy, that you're getting joy, that you're rejoicing in the present. You're very mindful about where your energy goes. You're very mindful about where your mind goes. You're very mindful about what you watch, what you listen to, what you hear, you're mindful about it all now. Like, I noticed too, there's certain songs that I can't listen to anymore. And it makes me sad because I loved those songs. But then I started listening to I knew the words, but when you actually start listening to the words of songs, there's songs that I can't sing anymore because I don't resonate with the words that are being said. So you could be like that as well. Really being mindful about what you're listening to. Okay, having that emotional intelligence about you, having that okay, so I can't watch horror movies anymore because that calls in some really shitty energy. Like that, so that's a big thing for me too. I have Freddy's fucking tattoo on my leg. I change words too. Yeah, I do the doll face remix all the time. Um, but uh, I've noticed some things. Okay, like I have Freddy's glove tattooed on my thigh. I can't watch horror movies anymore because it. I tried watching. I think it was The Nun back like a year and a half ago, and the energy in my entire home changed. Like it was darker. It wasn't it wasn't it's like dark like it is now. You know what I mean? Black cloud energy. That's how it feels. But like just some things. You're very wise seeing and you're taking wise action. You have emotional intelligence. I'm sorry, I got off on a tangent there. I digress. Um, so you're very wise seeing and you take wise action. You have emotional intelligence and things are about to change. You are going through a death and rebirth. So you'll be leaving homes. You'll be leaving behind what no longer serves you. You may be in the process of dropping things right now. Like personally for me, I've dropped quite a bit recently. Um, so you're in a pause. You are in a pause. Things are changing. Cycles are closing out. We're shedding the old. You have the emotional intelligence to handle whatever changes are coming your way or whatever changes you're going through. You're very wise seeing and you're going to take wise action because you are the phoenix in this motherfucker. And you are creating something beautiful. You are creating something through the ashes, something creative. mm, mm. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. So you've forgiven. See me get all like. You have forgiven people, which has reduced your burden. You have forgiven those who keep trying to take your fortune or your money, or they keep trying to create blockages on your money. You forgive them. If you haven't forgiven them, forgive them. Reduce your burden because you do have your fortune coming in, and opportunities are coming in, and a lot of things are happening for you. But you might feel it's like a dark. Mm, oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay. I saw that a couple different ways, so I'm not going to take that. I'm going to wait. You've done a lot of healing, and something is coming together for you. But there's a fogginess because somebody is going through a dark night of the soul, or somebody needs to remember who they are, going through a period of feeling like it's the darkest time of all. Somebody could have died because of Midnight Productions. I don't fucking know. See, that's what I saw before. Okay, so hold on. You could be moving out of a house, but you don't have the money to move. So you might have to release the house before you actually have another place set up. And you're being guided. This is a foggy situation. Like, it's like cloudy, foggy. I don't want to go that far yet. Somebody's going to be in regret because there's clarity about a witch who's trying to kill you, who's acting all sweet. Don't eat nothing. Somebody tries to hand you some food or something, don't eat nothing, man. I don't eat anything from anyone. Like, I don't like people making my food. I think, like, I don't eat anything from, like, I did, though. Oh, I did, though. I did, though. And I think that's how those love spells and sex spells kind of worked, is because I was working at a restaurant recently, and I, I ate some fish and shit from there, and it was good, but I think that's what kept me, like, in a state of, it kept love spells working. Okay, that's all I know. It kept some love spells working. Luckily, I got out of that situation, and I broke binds and whatever, but I think that has something to do with it. Okay. So, remember who the hell you are during a situation, or you could be remembering a dark time. Forgive these beings, for trying to cause your death and putting you in a dark time. Again, if you haven't forgiven them, forgive them, okay? Because you are getting happiness in your heart and your home. These beings will be in regret because there's been clarity about some witch who purposely is trying to cause your death. And if you're fearful, you have no reason to be. You are unnecessarily fearful. Sometimes we need to hear that. Like, sometimes we need to hear, okay, it's just unnecessary fear. Your ancestors have you. They're taking out a whole community of energy vampires, beings who keep trying to act like they're invisible or they're hidden while trying to control shit, control narratives, control you, everything, okay? You have infinite possibilities coming in because you're strong, because of your strength, because you have forgiven. You have love right around the corner. Maybe you need to get outside and explore the wilderness, or some shapeshifter who ghosted you is in regret. Oh, cry about it. Go sit in the fucking corner and cry about it, pansy little bitch. Beings who are fucking jealous of you that try to take your life sit there, and now they are going through their darkest night of all. Now they're okay. That could be the situation. There could be a shapeshifter who tried to kill you, could be in Midnight Productions, or it's just this being is now going through a very dark night of the soul because you have infinite possibilities, because you're so fucking strong, because you're manifesting love and partnership. I mean, there's that. Somebody's gonna die. Somebody's gonna die for trying to block you from your future, or maybe your ancestors have you blocked from seeing what your future is going to hold because no, somebody's going to die because they try to block you from your future. And you're very sweet. And something is definitely coming together for you. There is clarity. There is dark, or a light after the darkness. So, okay, so let's go back here a little bit, because this could be going a couple different ways. If you are the one who may feel like you're going through this dark time, okay, you're struggling a little bit, or you're struggling a lot of it, okay, it's because there's an illusion being casted, okay, but you're very wise seeing. So there's illusions. There's something about remembering who you are through this dark period, because you have infinite possibilities that are coming through, because you just need to you have that strength, okay? Keep your strength, have your strength. You're unnecessarily fearful, and you are being blinded from what's coming for a specific reason. You're being blocked from seeing what's coming, and that might be creating unnecessary fear, but you're unnecessarily fearful. Okay? There's nothing you have to worry about. You're just a little cloudy right now. There's a little cloudiness. It's just, you're not seeing because you're not meant to. And sometimes we really do have to get comfortable with that, being comfortable not knowing, okay? I know, especially, like, I can't speak for others, but for me, like, when I pull cards for myself, I'm like, okay, so what's coming up in the future? And it's so, like, Spirit's like, you're going to be happy. Just be happy knowing that you're going to be happy. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, no, that's not good enough. I need to know. Like, I need to know. But, like, we have to get comfortable with not knowing, because we will know what we're supposed to. You know everything you need to know right now at this time. And right now, all you need to know is remember who the fuck you are through anything that's coming through, because you have infinite possibilities and you're very strong. So pull on that inner strength, which you are, because you're coming up as the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. So you're standing in your power full-fledged. And again, you're not scared of these mask-wearing freaks. So I don't know who keep trying to put blinders up on you. That's where trying to create illusions, trying to create blind spots, blockages, whatever. Forgive them. Forgive them, for they do know what they do, but they keep doing it, and they're only doing it to themselves. So forgive them. Be thankful Be thankful that they're idiots who keep going in karmic cycles of doing the same shit over and over just so they get more karma racked up onto their plate, because it's not affecting you, and it's not going to affect you. And even if it has affected you, you've learned how to, one, work with the energy you're given. Two, you know how to fucking protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? All the things that God allows to come towards you are lessons to be like, it's things to learn how to protect yourself from those specific things, right? Love spells, sex spells, other magic. So some witch is going to be in a lot of regret, some shapeshifters in a lot of regret, because you're very sweet and you are the earthly weaver of the world, and they have to accept it. So now they can sit around in their little corner throwing the temper tantrum and crying, screaming at the moon, screaming like, they wanted to take this risk. Okay. Happiness in your heart and your home. There's clarity coming in. There's illumination. You're using your intuition. Or somebody who is a partner, love partner, or a partner in business, a partner in life, is going to be coming through. They're listening to their intuition. Maybe they're clouded. They're going through a dark night. Like I said, they're clouded. They're going through a dark night of the soul. They're thinking up something. These bitches just have to accept the fact that you're being rewarded, you're happy in the present, you're getting love because you listen to your intuition about the Illuminati, about Midnight Productions, or just you're listening to your intuition and shit is being illuminated, there is clarity, and you will have a happy home. You will have happiness in your heart and your home. Because you healed. Because you went within, because you introspected, because you didn't let this world break you like it broke all those who attacked you. You know? You're not a selfish, greedy, low-life, child molesting, gang stalking, pedo rapist piece of shit. And you never would be. You know, I thought about it last night. I was like, I am so happy. I am so happy that I am who I am. And I'm so grateful that I am this big-hearted, caring, loving, nurturing being that I am. Because if I wasn't, if I was like them, I never would have made it through what these beings have put me through, what they continue to try to put me through. I'm just so grateful that I am the being that I am, and the spirit that I am, and the energy that I am, because I couldn't imagine being any other way. You know what I mean? I couldn't imagine being like this. I couldn't imagine. Like, what a shitty fucking life. To constantly be jealous of other people, to constantly be arrogant and egotistical, holding yourself up on a pedestal that you don't belong on, and trying to tear everybody else down around you. Hurting people. Sex trafficking. Molestation. Like, all because you want money. It's okay? I got nothing. I got nothing after that. What do I feel? What am I feeling? Am I feeling the blue deck? Ooh, am I feeling the blue deck? I am. Look at that. Spirit and I are simpatico. Simpatico. Justin Timberlake, another fucking narcissist. Yo, did you guys, okay, now I know this has absolutely nothing to do with the reading, but few things that I've heard recently that I feel like I should share. One, okay, there are spiritual leaders. We live in a world right now where spiritual leaders, monks, are on meth. A whole, what is it called? Where the monks live? Is that a monastery? Monastery? I think it's a monastery. But yeah, the whole freaking, the ones who are supposed to be spiritual leaders are on meth, okay? Like, not saying I didn't have my days, you know what I mean? But they were spiritual leaders during the meth episode that they had. Like, man. You know what I mean? Like chosen ones, we like have our party days, and then we move into like knowing who we are and shit. But they were like, I don't know. Also with Justin Timberlake, that whole thing about him, like, yeah, it's not important. I'm rambling. I'm rambling, and I apologize. A priest. Wasn't I just talking about nuns? Or I'm sorry, not nuns. Monks. A priest. The monks. That could be, you know, there could be a Virgo high priest, or a priest, a lawyer, a priest, a lawyer, and a rabbi all walk into a bar. A priest and a lawyer. Ooh, we're gonna be raped in prison. So there's a priest and a lawyer, or a priest who is a lawyer. 7, 8. Look at that progression. I didn't even notice that. 7, 8 of, what is that, spades? Spades? 7, 8 of spades. Yeah. Priest and lawyer raped in prison. Or a high priest. Some high priest of some stupid ass fucking cult is a lawyer, and they're gonna be raped in prison for being a thief and a liar and gang stalking a Leo, a July Leo. In January, something about January, could be a birthday, could be this somebody's birthday, somebody else who's part of the gang stalking, I don't know. Something could have happened in January, or something is going to happen, and maybe that's when they're going to get raped in prison. I don't know. Somebody's definitely abusing their fucking power here. And stalking. A Cancer, who's a sex trafficker, is going to be arrested by the cops. It's like cops on the bottom. We're a crooked cop. Crooked cop who's a sex trafficker is getting arrested. Abusing their power. Somebody with an April birthday. A Capricorn. April birthday and a Capricorn. Arrested along with somebody with an April birthday and a Capricorn for drug trafficking. So we got sex trafficking, drug trafficking, child porn. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like, this is such a shitty life, bro. Yeah, kidnappers. So we got Capricorn, somebody with an April birthday, a Cancer, and somebody with a January birthday, and a priest who could be a lawyer, or a priest and a lawyer, who are all getting arrested. Sex trafficking, drug trafficking, child porn, kidnappers. Attempted a murder. They're all gang stalking a Leo, because that's where it seems to be centered. They're all thieves and liars. They're all rapists and pedophiles, like I said. They're all, some rapist is stalking a Leo because this Leo doesn't want to be with them. Somebody could be getting arrested in October. Thank you. This rapist, who could be a Virgo, is going to be getting arrested in October because they're gang stalking. They're part of all this. So. Ha. I don't even understand what, like, they should just be there already. They should just literally be there already. But how can we even say that when everybody on Epstein's fucking list isn't even in prison yet? Like, oh my God, and don't even get me started on the whole P. Diddy thing. Like, no justice was served in that situation whatsoever. Like, what the fuck? That dude actually got off a whole being, a whole demonized being who is a threat to society and everybody who had the balls and courage to stand up in that seat and speak out against him. And then you release him back into the society knowing that he is, oh my God. Like, I'm telling you, from the judge to the jury, to the lawyers, to everybody in that situation, they're all getting karma. I'll tell you that right now. Every single one of them is getting fucking karma because that was a huge imbalance So much evidence, right? So fucking much evidence. February birthday. Or February something. So much evidence. So much fucking evidence. So many beings who, like, had to really muster courage to stand up and say, this is what this dude did to me. And they're like, well, we'll get him on, like, the lower charges, and that's, like, time served, so, meh. And then he has the balls to be like, I want out now. Bitch, do you realize, like, the smart ones who watched that and saw everything and saw the type, like, really can see the being that he is, like, they, like, for the rest of society, we're like, bro, nobody's gonna fuck with Pete Diddy anymore. Nobody's gonna want to be around him. Nobody, we know, there are 1,000 bottles of baby oil stuffed with pink cocaine or THC or whatever the fuck it's called. Like, out your rabbit ass mind, man. Like, nobody's gonna want to be around you. I don't fucking care. All those when free Diddy, free Diddy. Like, those are the demons. Those are more demons who want to see a demon be out on the streets. February, February, February birthday. February birthday, and somebody with a February birthday wants you. Or an Aries and somebody with a February birthday are a part of doing the child porn. I don't know, they want, listen. There's a judge, and I've been saying this, we picked it up in one of the readings, judge going to prison, right? It could be an Aries judge or a February birth date judge, but they're definitely going to prison. Somebody could be a June Gemini, and they're going to prison. And a Libra, which could also be like Libra judge, prison. Pisces, Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, a Leo, August Leo, or Virgo, a crooked cop doing porn, having an affair. Ooh, so somebody in August. Oh, this is exactly what I picked up in that other reading, so we're getting double confirmation right now. Remember that judge that was abusing their power was supposed to get arrested and be thrown in prison in August? That's happening still. Because Libra, Pisces could be the judge, or there's an Aries judge, Pisces judge, Libra judge. There could be a bunch of fucking judges who are all going to be arrested in prison, going to jail for all of this. The drug trafficking, the sex trafficking, the fucking child porn, the kidnapping, Capricorn, Taurus, everybody. Crooked cops. Okay? Crooked cops that are all up in this shit. Everybody. Somebody wants you, there could be a court situation where somebody wants you to go missing or be taken, or these beings are going to be getting arrested and going to court. Divorce court. There could be a divorce court situation in March. Or somebody with a March birthday. Confirmation. An Aquarius. A Gemini. Are informants for a Sagittarius and a Taurus, or they're being informed of something, or being informed that they're going to fucking prison for all this CP and kidnapping shit. Taurus they are attempting a murder, or they intend on murdering a Taurus, or a Taurus, a Gemini, and Aquarius. Virgo, Capricorn, all intended on murdering you, and this is another reason that they're getting they want you to show up into a court situation, so you get missing, and so you get taken, you go missing, and then they're gonna it's a trap and sacrifice, which is exactly what I told you. Yeah, they got a hitman who's a child molester, and somebody's falsifying info and making false statements. Well, so somebody's making false statements to the cops. Somebody's June Gemini is making false statements to the cops and pretending to be, maybe they're an informant or whatever, but they're making false statements to the cops to try to get you arrested or have you go missing or be taken. Trying to get you arrested, so you have to be, so you end up going missing, like, still trying to do shit. This is a child molester. So this June Gemini is a child molester, and they're falsifying information to the cops. We picked up on a Sagittarius. What's up with that Sagittarius? Could be a doctor or a nurse. Who could be having an affair with this June Gemini or something. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything yet. I don't need to know all of that. Oh, it's a child molester doctor. Sagittarius child molester doctor. So, okay, there's a June Gemini and a Sagittarius doctor or nurse that's child molester. So, this June Gemini is falsifying information to the cops. There's a Sagittarius doctor or nurse that is a child molester. They're all, this is one big, all just, like, again, it's just cult shit. It's cult shit. It's fucking cult shit. They're all going to prison. So they can sit here and keep thinking that whatever they're going to do is going to work, but it's not. 66. So balance, success, victory. 88. Oh, 888. I don't know if y'all can see that. Woo, child. 888. 66. 43 might be significant, or 34. 89, 98, 43. I might have said that. 78, 87, 88. Said that. Two new beginnings. Two new beginnings, two aces, two new beginnings with a 2 that popped out. 69, 96, 73, 37. 82, 28, 86, 68, 78, 87. I think I said that one. Alright. Is there anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else? Ooh, there's more. Regular stuff? Regular stuff. That's not a yes. It's not a yes, Spirit. Is there more? No. Okay. So I felt like there wasn't any more. Spirit said there was. Okay. So there really isn't any more. Erica, the Empress, I appreciate your comments, and I had things to say, didn't I? If this resonates for you, please hit that like and subscribe if you feel so called to do so. I would very much appreciate it. And I do very much appreciate all of the likes and the shares and the comments and the subscribes and everything. It does mean the world to me. I am doing personal readings, and they are open, and you can get a hold of me on my Facebook Messenger at the Dollface Dojo. And I think that's it. Yeah. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.